in Darknessly Cave. Their destination, the Games Academy somewhere out at sea. Their mission, to become games playing legends and to crack the challenge of Gamesmaster.
Team Championship. Right, it's the last final heat before the semi-finals start next week. So our three teams tonight will be slugging it out against each other for an elusive position in the semi-finals. Good luck to all of them. Also, we'll be revealing the names of the winners of the Room of the Future competition, and that could be you, so keep watching, all right? Okay then, we want to meet the teams, we want to get on with the challenges. You want to meet the teams? Yeah! What's your name?
My name's Chris and I'm the team captain.
Chris, team captain?
Phil Parrish.
Phil?
Andre.
Andre. Right, so you're battling it out for a place in the semi-finals. How do you think you're going to do tonight?
Oh, I think we're going to do pretty well. Yeah.
All right, well, good luck to all of you guys. Give them a big cheer. Yeah! All right, mate. Come out here. Laser Force. This is Laser Force. Here they are. What's your names? Where are you from?
John from Colchester.
John from Colchester. Team captain?
Yep. Sean.
Sean?
James.
James. Now, you all got your arms folded, you all look very serious. You're not going to be intimidated by the other teams then?
Them? You must be joking.
All right then, we'll give this team a big cheer and we'll go and meet the last team. Yeah. Well done. All right, mate, yeah, lovely. Come out. They're the Questers. Final team this evening are called the Questers. What are your names?
Andrew Beresford and I'm from Sutton Coldfield.
Andrew's from Sutton Coldfield.
Ron McDonald from Sutton Coldfield.
Right.
Robert Beresford from Sutton Coldfield.
Robert. OK then, guys, you've heard the other two teams. They look pretty serious this evening. What do you think your chances are?
Very good.
OK, well, good luck to you guys. Give them a big round of applause. OK, now, each team captain's going to choose one member of their team to play each challenge. And so what are we hanging around for? Let's go and see the Gamesmaster, see what tonight's first challenge is going to be.
My first challenge tonight is on the exciting Skitchin for the Sega Mega Drive. Each contestant starts with 6 computer opponents ahead of him. The contestant who propels himself to the highest place in the race after 45 seconds will win the challenge and collect 5 points. I'll award 2 points to second place and 0 to the loser. Get Skitchin, dudes.
There you go, the game is Skitchin. With me is Dave Perry, my old mate and general co-commentator. Here he is. First up is Chris Husband of Foy Falls. They're all the way from Cornwall, Dave. Do you want to tell us a bit about his form?
Well, Chris actually started playing when he was 5 years old. So he's a proficient player.
Right, and we're going to see what he's going to do now. And so the person who gets the best position in 45 seconds, they're going to win the challenge. Chris is up first. Get ready, mate. 2, start your challenge. Here's their man, roller skate.
All right, off he goes. Point out a few things.
This is 7th position.
Time is in the right-hand corner of the screen, and the position is right next to it. He's got 45 seconds to get as high a position as possible. The main thing he has to do is keep looking in the little screen at the bottom of your screen. That's like a rear view mirror for him. That's like his rear view of what's going on. He has to find cars coming up behind him and grab them to get some extra speed. Skitching is a rollerblading craze in New York, whereby you go down the motorway or the main road and you grab hold of cars to get extra speed. What he's doing is hanging out his hand, trying to grab hold of a car, get some extra space. He's coming to the end of his challenge. He's only in 6th.
Well, Chris didn't do too well. He started in 7th and ended in 7th. All right, next up is James Waite of Laser Force. Dave, do you want to tell us a bit about James?
Well, James likes to boast that he's completed sensible soccer on the Amiga, scoring at least 5 goals in every game. But he doesn't tell us what team he used, he doesn't tell us what teams he was playing against.
Well, he's going to need roller skates, not football boots for this challenge. So, start your challenge!
He's away. In 7th position.
Start! 7 seconds gone.
The clock is in the right-hand corner of the screen, and next to it is his position in the race. And so far, he's in 7th. He wants to find himself a car very soon because, whoa, a bit of oil.
Dave, it's a good idea to hang on to them vehicles, isn't it?
Well, that's what he's supposed to be doing. Stick his hand out like he's doing now, grab hold of one, and get some speed.
Oh,
there he goes. He's got a car. Going up hill.
32, 33.
No, he won't hang on to that for a bit
Keep
longer.
going.
He's going uphill. He's going to slow down now.
Take him out.
There's a couple of guys hanging onto the car in front of him. He's going to be hard pushed to catch it. Skating uphill, looking for another car. He doesn't want to hang on to the
Stop the
right.
challenge!
Well, James Wayne didn't do so great. He got 7th as well. Now, we'll have to see if Andrew Beresford from the Questers can do any better than 7th. Dave, please tell me he's going to do better than that.
Well, I'm not too sure. He says he can complete turtles on the first go, but he doesn't tell us whether he's a Nancy Boy easy level player or not.
All right, well, good luck to him anyway. Let's see some hot action. Get skating, Andrew. Start your challenge.
There he is. All to do, and then again he hasn't really, even though he's going third. Neither of our former players actually managed to get anywhere in the race. The car coming up behind him now. Look at the screen, down the small screen, down the bottom of your screen. That's where the cars are coming. That's like a rear view mirror. There's one coming right up on his side now. Transit van. He could have grabbed the bumper and the big one. He's grabbed it. That's beautiful. He wants to hang on there. Have a little scrap. He's going to knock him off. You know what? He can get rid of his opponent. He's gone up a place. He's in 6th place. He's still with him. Jackal. And they're battling it out. The 2 bars on the top left-hand side of the screen. That's the condition of the person he's fighting. And he's nearly finished. He's fighting Jezebel now. He's having a go at everyone. He's got himself into 3rd position. Through sheer brute force. He's fallen down.
He got 3rd position. Brilliant performance there from Andrew. Let's go to the scoreboards and see what the current standings are. Right, and here are the current standings. Laser Force and 40 Force both ended up in 7th position in the race, appalling. But because they equal 2nd, they both get 2 points. Be happy about that. But that means that the Questers are way out in front at the moment with a monumentous 5 points. Give them a cheer. There's the room of the future competition, isn't there? And there's a few winners and the names must be announced. And now is the time when they're going to be announced. So check it out in the reviews. It could be you. Tonight we take a look at a new batch of basketball games in search of the top slam dunk in action. First is Hyper Dunk. With the ability to have 8 players playing simultaneously, is this worth inviting your friends around for?
Hyperdunk is a bit of a disappointment. Your players amble around like geriatric Marvel superheroes, and there's a frustrating control mechanism.
Shadows on the court are rubbish. The sprites are naff. There's no gameplay there.
It's so. It's one of the games that you bring your mate round, say, look, I just bought this new car, play it for 10 minutes, and you say, oh, can we take it back and get a refund?
NBA Showdown is brought to you by the people behind the #1 hit FIFA Soccer. But have they got their act together when it comes to some slam dunk in action? Is it any good?
Not bad, but like faithful sports sims everywhere, it gets a little tiring after a little while. I'd much rather have something a bit more exciting with a bit more drive and oomph.
There's no special moves in there. It's a standard arcade product.
This one's lacking as far as I'm concerned. Too much strategy involved. Give it a miss, guys.
Taking a different approach, NBA Jam reduces teams down to 2 and puts the emphasis very much on speed. There's alley-oops, turbo passes, and 60 different kinds of dunks. But does this one break the backboard?
This is the one. Fantastic graphics, sound, and gameplay to die for.
The roars of the crowd, the jumps in the air, the crazy dunks. It's an absolute corker.
If you play it and enjoy, it's absolutely massive.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. We name the winners of our Room of the Future competition. Thousands of you sent in replies, some right, some wrong. But before we announce the lucky winners, let's find out what the answers were to those mind-boggling questions. Question number 1. Hidden behind that confusion printing was, how many Mario games in Mario All-Stars? The answer was 4, of course. Question 2. How many characters in Street Fighter 2 Champions Edition for the Mega Drive? Answer, 12. Question 3. How many bits does the Atari Jaguar have? Was it 64? Yes, of course it was. Which, as you can see, gives us the code of 41264. And the winners were the first 4 to be picked out of our mailbag. The Amiga CD32 goes to Sarah Tong of Redditch. Yeah, Sarah. The Philips CDI, complete with special cartridges that lets you watch movies as well as play games, goes to John M. Henry of Lancaster. The 64-bit Atari Jaguar goes to S. Ahmed of Liverpool. He's a lucky man. And finally, the legendary 3DO game system goes to Jonathan Rangel from Wolverhampton. Congratulations to you all. Endless hours of fun for the lot of you. Well, no doubt there's some happy little punters jumping around inside their living room now, very excited. All right, talking about excited, we want to go and see the Gamesmaster for the next challenge.
The platform game I've selected is Gym Power for the Super Nintendo. Our contestants have 4 hits and 45 seconds to collect as many points as possible by gathering the jewels and destroying the villains lurking in the Emerald Forest. Look out for a key, as collecting this allows access to the further levels of the game where there are more points to be scored. I'll award 5 points for the winner, 2 for the second, and 0 for the losers.
Right, John of Laser Force is going to be playing Gym Power. Sounds like quite a good challenge. Dave is going to tell us all about his chances. Dave?
Well, John says he can complete Ghouls and Ghosts in 1 hour, but once again doesn't tell us what level he completed it on. And we think it's a bit dull anyway, completing games that fast, don't we?
Point? So, John's got 45 seconds and 4 hits to get as many points as he possibly can. Good luck to you, mate. Off you go, clock's running.
Yeah. Okay, he goes racing off. The icons, things to look out for are in the top left-hand corner of the screen. John used a smart bomb then to kill everything on the screen. In the top left-hand corner, there's a little Gym Power icon. Those are the number of hits he's got left. He takes 10 more hits. There's also an icon with SP on it. That's the number of smart bombs he's got left. There's also a key icon, should he collect any keys during the game.
He wants to get up there.
Before he dies.
Like a lizard. Gazelle like leap.
No, he didn't get a key. There was a key earlier on in the level that he missed. It was higher up. Because he didn't get it, he can't further. He's going to have to go all the way back and try and find the key. But he's not going to have time. He's not going to have time.
Right, good one. John scored 5,030. Phil's up next to Foy Falls. So, is he going to beat that score or what, Dave?
Well, Phil could complete the challenging Super Probotector on hard level, so he should be used to blasting things and leaping around the platforms. He's got a very good chance, I reckon, especially if he finds that key early on.
Off you go and start your challenge now. 45 seconds.
Okay, he goes racing off.
Here he goes.
He's got to kill all these baddies.
Blast him.
Every time he gets hit, he turns into a skeleton, and he can only take 4 of those hits.
10 seconds gone.
He's got 3 left now. He's got to go looking for that key. There it is on the platform. He's got the key. You see the key icon on the top left of the screen. One next, let's go to the key. He's running to the spikes. That's okay, because after you've been hit, you're invincible for a number of seconds. He knew that and get those gems.
Keep going, my man.
He doesn't want to worry about the clock at the top. We're not going to give him any extra time on this challenge. He can ignore the top clock. He's doing very well. He's never let the door open. He's shot those dogs are very tough. They've got 4 hits, those dogs. He's only got 1 hit left to get 2 more time. He'll be dead. That's the end of his challenge.
That's the end of his challenge. He's just in the zone there. 4,420. Not so good for Phil, right? Robert and the Questioners, he's up last. Dave, how's he going to do?
Well, Robert's got the luxury, of course, of knowing that his team is through anyway. So I'm hoping to see a nice, relaxed example of games playing from him. He knows where the key is. He knows where the points are. Let's see a good piece of games playing.
Right, he's got 5,030 to beat. That's the score he wants to do better than. So, good luck to you. And start your challenge, Robert. Off you go.
Rob's gone racing off into the challenge. Straight away, hardly waited for us to say start your challenge. And instantly, he's dealing with the bad guys. But he's taken 2 hits. He's taken 2 hits. He can go nice and easy. He knows where everything is. But he's just been panicking. He's racing for the level. And he could be our first casualty. He's only got 1 hit left on his icon at the top left-hand side of the screen. How's it? He's sorted out that baddie. You've got to get them. They're very, very tough. You're in big trouble.
1 left.
You can only take
25 seconds gone. Bye. He got 2,100 points. Not very good. But let's go and check the scoreboard and see what the current standings are. Well, the Questioners came last in that challenge, so they had nothing to their original 5-point score from the first challenge. Foy Falls came second in that one, so that knocks them up to 4. But way out in front at the moment is Laser Force with a massive 7 points. It looks like we've got to say goodbye to Foy Falls. Let's have a big commiserating cheer for them. Come on, mate. Hey. All right, come on, shuffle along, lads, shuffle along. Right then, step forward here. So, Chris, team captain, what went wrong?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we did well, but they were just better on the day.
Well, at least you're taking it like men. Well done. Commiserations. I'm afraid the caretaker's going to have to eject you from the premises for not being good enough. They're not good enough, are they? No! Give it to them! Come on, out! Out with ya! Off with ya! Yes. So, we've got 2 teams left. They'll be battling out in the second half for their place in the semi-finals. We've also got a mega celebrity challenge. You've got to see it to believe it. It's going to be mad. Okay, so let's have a word with Randy. Randy, now, in between bashing heads, do you get much time to play computer games?
Let me tell you something. I'm going to win the challenge. Not only am I going to win, but I'm going to win big, yeah, because that's where the macho man does it.
Don't give him a cheer! Randy, go down in the crowd and pick out one of our audience to take on the challenge. Someone tough and mean.
Someone tough, someone
Who wants to take on the challenge?
I'll be right back.
Thank you. Macho man.
Want to do it?
Yes,
I got somebody right here.
Good. Okay, lovely little lady, tell us your name.
Bertha.
You understand that I'm the macho man. You're going to get beat. You got to understand that. Do you understand that?
You ready to take this?
No, she doesn't understand it.
She what?
I'm going to crash you.
Ooh, brave words from B there. Okay, well, let's go to the Gamesmaster, see what the challenge is going to be.
For my celebrity challenge, I've selected the WrestleFest Rage in the Cage for the Sega Mega CD. Our vulgar Royal Rumbler and his gracious opponent must grapple, for all their worth, in a single round fight to the finish to determine who takes away my special golden joystick.
Well, I suppose it was obvious, really. WWF Rage in the Cage. We've got Randy Savage playing against Bertha. Dave, Randy Savage, what are his chances?
Well, I've seen the WWF, and I'm not too convinced. I want to tell Randy and all the WWF, here on Gamesmaster, we do it for real. And he's going to have to be on top of his form if he's going to beat Bertha, because he'll get crushed, because she's playing his nemesis, Crush, in the ring. It's going to be a good battle.
Good challenge, really. Oh, we've got the world's most colourful wrestler, Randy Savage in the cage. OK, then, good luck to both of you, and start your challenge!
Crush is on the left with the blonde hair, Randy Savage is on the right. Crush goes in, delivers a couple of hefty blows to Randy Savage. The energy bars are at the top. Left-hand corner of the screen. They've got the names of the wrestlers on. And as the more black you can see, the more trouble the wrestler is in. At the moment, Randy Savage is the one taking the most punishment. Both the wrestlers are being swinging wild. Crush is rushed out. He's up on the ring. Crush is out of the ring. He's flying the match about Randy Savage is up on the rope. He's going to jump on him. He missed. Randy's on him. Randy Savage is mid-trip. No, that hurt. That hurt. Oh, those knee blows. And it's Crush's energy bar that's going down now. And Crush is up. He's landing a punch on Randy Savage. Oh, it's a headbutt. I wouldn't want that one. There's a headbutt and Randy Savage looks stunned. He's not moving. And Crush is going back into the ring. There he comes now. Back into the ring. He makes business. Crush landed one on him. Both fighters just sizing each other up. And Randy Savage is trying to get some blows in there. It really looks very, very ominous for him. Crush has got to go in the face. Randy's up on the top rope. Is he going to leave? No, he's climbed down. You coward in your dirty pink trousers. Go on, Crush. Crush going down. That's it. It's all over. Crush and Bertha have beaten the Macho Man.
WWF challenge. That means Bertha's the winner. Let's get them both back on stage and give her a joystick. Brave attempt. What went wrong?
I didn't get beat. I got whooped. Bertha, congratulations. Right there, I want to ask you a question. In the future, if I have to go against Yokozuna and Crush, will you be my tag team partner?
Of course.
Sounds like a great offer.
Together, we'll be the tower of power. Too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey. Sky's the limit. Space is the place.
Yeah.
Bertha and the Macho Man.
Can you?
No, I'm so happy with it.
Yeah, you're good. Right, let's get the golden joystick in. Bertha wants a golden joystick. Yeah. Let's have a big cheer for Bertha.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Yeah.
After that great challenge, we're going to go straight up to the Gamesmaster. Check out what's happening in the consultation zone.
Hello, and a very fine welcome to you all. My towering knowledge is again ready for another batch of little queries.
I've heard that there's a secret track on Lamborghini for the SNES. Can this be true?
There is, but be warned, only experts on the game will be able to find it. First of all, you must use your driving skills to get yourself into the highest division in the racing league. Now, while you're on the New York circuit, click the pointer on the American flag. Hey presto, you'll be introduced to a crazy psychedelic track that's longer than any other in the game.
Thanks very much, Gamesmaster.
I want another.
I
I can complete Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition on the Mega Drive easily, even on the hardest level. Is there any way of making it harder, please?
What's your joypad like? Does it have 6 buttons? Luckily, I can help you out here then. Turn your machine on, and when the Capcom logo appears, enter this code. Down, Z, up, X, A, Y, B, C. Now, all the normal kicks and punches are deactivated. And to make your opponent feel something, you'll have to do a special move on him.
That's great, Gamesmaster. Brilliant.
That's all for tonight. I find my energy wilting.
They needed some help, and they got it. Right, we've got 2 teams left. These are the guys. They're battling it out for their place in the semi-final. Guys, who's going to win? Laser Force, what's going to happen? Laser Force! Wow, they're serious. Ooh, serious business, guys. What's going to happen to your Questers?
They'll win.
Well, if those performances were anything to go by, it looks like Laser Force is out in front at the moment. But the real talking is going to be done on the challenge. And we've got to go to Gamesmaster and find out exactly what it's going to be.
My final challenge tonight is on Legends of the Ring for the Super Nintendo. Our contestants must unsettle and crush their opponent in a single-round points victory or a knockout. The judge's decision is final.
So, Legends of the Ring, we've got Sean of Laser Force and Robert of the Questers. They're both up. They're going to be battling it out. Dave, tell us what their form is and tell us what characters they're fighting with.
Well, Sean's going to be playing as Jake LaMotta, the Bronx Bull, and Robert's going to be playing as Rocky Graziano, so it's an old-time battle. They're 2 very different players because Sean failed his audition for the show but got in on the strength of his team, whereas Robert passed with flying colours.
Right, so it's going to be 1 round of boxing action. Hang on to your seats. You've got a ringside seat. Get ready. The guys are in position, and off you go. Here they go, Dave.
Graziano in the green shots on the left, Jake LaMotta on the right.
They're off.
And LaMotta's coming in with all the early shots. He's swinging wild, he's trying for the uppercut, but he's not really catching him at the moment.
Well. LaMotta's swinging quite wildly, isn't he, Dave?
He's swinging wildly. And of course, those gloves at the top of the screen, as they disappear, that's how many punches you've used. When the glove completely disappears, you can throw no more punches. So it's not a good idea to swing wildly. Oh, LaMotta threw a punch. That came from way back. But he did get out Graziano. Graziano put him right under the chin as a reply. It's a matter of who wants it most. As they slug it out, Graziano catches LaMotta under the chin. LaMotta catches Graziano under the chin. It really is a brutal and even confrontation. I wouldn't like to be the judges refereeing this one. Which way is it going to go as we come to the end of the round? LaMotta takes the last end of the round.
It's all over. Good boxing, good round. Nice, healthy round. Let's see what the final result is there. The computer's totalling it up for us now. Graziano, Robert of the Questers is the winner. He'll be over the moon. Let's go and have a chat with him right now. Hey, Perry, look alight. There we go. Oh, Laser Force. Let me get in the middle. Okay. Let's have a little chat with the teams. Laser Force. What went wrong?
He got lucky.
He got lucky?
He did get lucky.
You think it was quite a close bout, wasn't it?
Well, it was, yeah. It'd usually be a draw, but like I say, he got lucky.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, I suppose the better team won. Would you say you're the better team?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. So you're the better team, yeah, of course. You had a good time then, yeah?
Yeah.
You was getting ready to whip me then, weren't you? You sure whether whip me or not. Well done, you're through to the semi-finals. Good luck, well done. OK then, so next week is the first semi-final in the series, right? We've got 3 of those, and then after that is going to be the final. That's the big one. So, keep watching. Next week's the first semi